The Sonic franchise has had a long and storied history with the involvement of aliens, with the Chaos Emeralds and the Earth's most secretive events. It may have started with the mysteries of Little Planet. It became clear with the appearance of the Black Arms in Shadow the Hedgehog. The Wisps are, of course, prominent, but not too involved in the overarching story so far. But the most prominent aliens thus far are certainly the most recent. Known as the Ancients, or the Coco, these beings have turned the lore of the Sonic franchise on its head within a single installment of the franchise. They brought the Chaos Emeralds here from another world and became the origins of countless locations and pieces of ancient technology scattered across this world, especially the miraculous Sky Sanctuary and much of the buried architecture of Angel Island, later appropriated and inhabited by the Echidnas. But there are many things that were still mysteries even to the Ancients. They don't know the origins of the Chaos Emeralds either, and were confused by the presence of the Master Emerald on Earth, and by its mere existence. But I believe I've solved where it came from, how it got there, and how it connects to the Ancients and the other tribes, as well as another ancient alien race we've encountered the remnants of within this series. First, we have to discuss the information put forth by a discussion with Sage during Final Horizon. She mentions 4 tribes that failed to survive the end of the world, whom were both biologically and culturally different, and were paid tribute to in the designs of the Titans and the architecture of each inhabited island associated with them. The other 4 tribes had large, powerful bodies, serpentine features, 4 legs, and wings. We do not know if they too were liquid beings, but considering the general biodiversity here on Sonic's version of Earth, we can easily suspect their biology was vastly different. Some of these correspond with the entities we've already seen within the series. Strong biological forms may have to do with the Black Arms, but that's a bit of a stretch. The serpentine forms may have connections to the likes of Lyric, from the abomination of a game called Sonic Boom, although we already know they plan to incorporate Styx into the main canon, so there may still be some connection there. The 4-legged tribe I couldn't begin to make any guesses for, but the winged tribe, I believe we've already encountered. The Babylonians. We know that the avian species of Mobians upon Earth are descendants of the Babylonians, according to the Babylon Rogues. We also know for certain, according to Sonic Riders, that the Babylonians were indeed aliens, and capable of creating advanced digital space technology, solid holograms, and an entire floating city akin to Sky Sanctuary, putting them close to, but beneath the level of the ancient Coco. This would be consistent with the Coco stating their technology was the most advanced of the tribes of their world, and I doubt the difference was that drastic. But if the Babylonians were also from their planet, how did they get here and escape the calamity of the end? To put it simply, they survived the same way the original Sky Sanctuary refugees did. Within the refugee bunker you defend toward the end of Ares Island's story in Sonic Frontiers is the shattered remains of what appears to be a giant purple emerald. The reasons for its presence are unclear until you compare it to the Master Emerald. The Master Emerald is known to be able to contain life forms, sealed within, stored as data and energy. This happened with Chaos, and even after her death, it happened for Tikal. The event that caused them both to be released was the Master Emerald shattering. So, it's simple to reason that the shattering of this purple emerald could have released anyone or anything stored within it as well. The bunker was relatively small, and the only of its kind here, not quite enough to store any considerable amount of refugees. As such, they were most likely stored within the purple gem here, storing them in a more compact space, with a release mechanism meant to shatter it open and release them once the coast was clear and the walls of the bunker were reopened. From there, they ventured to an appropriate nearby cyberspace portal, and used it to venture across to the portal Knuckles discovered in Sky Sanctuary. If this was a known method of escape at the time, then it's quite likely other tribes of their homeworld were familiar with it, and thus could do much the same, but with one surprising addition to their method. With the incredible power of the Master Emerald, chaos control would certainly be possible on a cosmically vast scale. If another tribe were to attempt to escape the devastation of the Ancients' homeworld, they could have sealed themselves within the Master Emerald, and then used chaos control to teleport themselves across the cosmos. This would have removed any need of a ship, and allowed them to arrive well before the ancient Coco, and set up the foundations of their own short-lived civilization there as well, even before the Coco arrived. Their familiarity with the Chaos Emeralds, having come from their homeworld, would then clearly explain the advanced level of Chaos Emerald integrated technology within Babylon Garden, another parallel with the Coco that cannot be overlooked. But lastly, we must consider what other impacts the Babylonians may have had on the world beyond Babylon Garden, and the persistence of the rogues. If they were here for so long, surely there would be other signs, and I believe there were. In fact, it's a sign that's been rubbed in our faces in a different medium recently, and I believe will become shockingly relevant in the games quite soon. It's staring at us since all the way back at the start of the series, in a place older Sonic fans recall and fear all too well. It may hold countless mysteries and lore drops we have yet to uncover, should we return there in a modern-day game in the series. The Babylonians, the surviving winged tribe of the Ancients, also built the Labyrinth Zone. And who knows what kind of technology and secrets they left buried and drowned beneath this ancient site. Well, maybe Ian Flynn knows. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, I believe this is enough speculation of this kind. I have more theories spawned by the revelations of Frontiers and how it ended, but I think the next one will be worked into a speed paint video instead of a theory video. Keep an eye out for that. For now, this is the Envoy of Kairos, signing out. And please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share my organized madness around to any other Sonic fans you know. Thanks for watching, guys.